Hello everybody, today I'm doing a video response video and this is for Pam, who is Shabby Vintage Dreams on YouTube. Pam is having a challenge. It's a paper napkin giveaway challenge and it ends on the 31st of December, so you still have a couple of weeks if you'd like to enter Pam's challenge, and all you have to do is show 2 to 3 projects you've made yourself using napkins as decoupage on those projects. So I had a little look around, and she did start this challenge a few weeks ago now, so I'm very sorry, Pam, it's been a busy time of year, but we've got it, we're here. I had a look around to see if I had any projects still hanging around that I've actually used napkins as decoupage on them, and I did. Firstly, I found these eggs, which I decoupaged a few years ago now. These ones are in a spring theme, using a lovely floral napkin as decoupage, and this one is like a script napkin, and these have been used in just decorator pieces at certain times of years, and they're just little foam eggs that I have wrapped napkins around, and they're quite pretty, you know, in a bowl or something like that. So that was the first thing. The second thing I found was these lovely little flowers here that I've made, and all these is book paper and white napkins, and I can actually show you, because although I've made a few, I still have a few cut out ready to be assembled, and this is how I've done it. So I've got my book paper and I've cut the shapes of my book paper, and then I have just glued a white napkin, you know, one layer of the napkin on one side of the book paper and the other layer on the other side of the book paper, and then I just go around and carefully rip around the shape of the leaf to cut them out, and that's how I've used those white napkins, and it gives a lovely shabby soft look to the book paper rather than the ink, you know, the printing being too stark. It really does give a lovely look, plus the edges turn out really pretty as well. So that's the second thing that I've got using napkins for decoupage. And the last thing I found was a little journal I made a few years ago, and this is actually a, what do they call it, like a gratitude journal, or, you know, just it has scripture verses in it, and I think it's from Tsunami Rose Designs, and it's a pretty little journal, and it has a napkin decoupaged over music paper, and I've gone around the edges with gold. You see the gold around the edges there, and stitching. I have a gold elastic, and I think with this one I have sandpapered it as well, just to take a little bit of that shininess off, like it's like a dull shine, which I really like. Let's have a quick look. But it is a lovely way to use your napkins. So I haven't looked through it again. It's sort of been on the shelf, you know. It didn't, I think I was going to give it to my mother, but she kind of said she's not really into, you know, she's not a journaler type thing. So it has a little booklet there. It's done in the traveler's notebook style. This is before I had my you know, the hole punch that can put the eyelets in. It's got tatting, oh, lots of little flowers and baking paper, lots of little bits of lace as well. We'll just have a quick flip. It's a lovely little journal, isn't it? It's got some beautiful rhinestones in it, stitching on the pages, and napkin, and of course that's where it comes out. See how it's elasticated there? And these are the printables from Tsunami Rose, and I'll try and find the name of that if I can. And I do believe she has a website now to get them from, not the way I got them originally. So I'll have to look at that. So really quite sweet, little bit of tulle, some gold leaves. Oh, that's right. And this is a center insert, and it's made from an old pencil case. See how it's got like a pocket made from the old, those plastic pencil case things. And these are some of the little scripture verses, and I've made a booklet out of it, and all the little bits in between I've sewn on the sewing machine without any cotton, and they're perforated. So if you want to use them, you can, you know, bend it up and rip it off. You see it from that side better, I think. And then stick it in the journal. That's right. And then, what have we got? Oh, okay, so these are little tags, and they've got tea or coffee stained paper behind them, and you can just take those off and use them as you desire. I won't. Okay, there we go. So lots of little tags and things there. It's quite early in the morning, and I can smell smoke in the air at the moment, so it was a bit of a windy day yesterday, so it must have blown it this way. So there you go. Anyway, that's what oh, what's that? Oh, another little booklet. See, they've got the little scripture verses on them as well in the back there. Rather cute, but that's all decoupaged as well. So there we go, Pam. There's 3 different projects I've made using napkin decoupage, and so I'll put a link to Pam's channel in the description box below. Maybe you'd like to take part in her challenge, and I'm quite sure she's giving away a variety of paper napkins. She's going to pick out people at random and send them some paper napkins so they can do some decoupage with them, which is a lovely idea because there's so many different napkins, isn't there? And it's lovely to have a variety. Okay, so I hope everybody's keeping well. I know it's a really busy time of the year at the moment, and it's only like just over a week till Christmas if you celebrate Christmas. So some people are taking a break on YouTube, I've noticed, over Christmas. So I'm not sure. I know between Christmas and New Year I'm going to be working on my precious collage book, and I'm really looking forward to it. I haven't had it out since last year at that time, and I intend to finish it this year. So if you're looking for something to watch between Christmas and New Year, that's what I'll be doing. So there'll be a few videos there, and I'm excited because I specifically haven't taken it out to look at it, because I want to kind of be a surprise to have a look at it again at that time and finish it. So that'll be a good thing to do this year. I love that time between Christmas and New Year. It's like just a relaxing time, isn't it? Okay then, well, have a lovely week, everybody, and thank you so much for dropping by, and thank you, Pam, for this fun challenge and getting me to have a look for some of the decoupage things that I've made. So take care, everybody. Bye bye.